Do you ever wonder what happens when celebrities cheat on their partners? Well, you're in for a treat as we dive into 10 shocking celebrity cheating scandals. These famous folks made some big mistakes in their relationships. Number 10, Eva Longoria and Tony Parker. In 2007, Desperate Housewives star Eva Longoria got hitched to professional basketball player Tony Parker.
Ginobili for the win? No, won't go. Parker, one more shot. That's good.
This was Longoria's second marriage, and all seemed to be going well between the couple. However, just 3 years later, the actress filed for divorce after stumbling upon illicit text messages between Parker and another woman. While there was no official confirmation from the parties involved, the woman in question was reported to be Erin Berry. Needless to say, the discovery of these messages broke the trust between the two and led to the immediate dissolution of their marriage.
It was disappointing because I had such an identity in being Mrs. Parker and being a wife. And so when that's taken away from you, you go, who am I? And
Longoria has since been married to Mexican businessman Jose Antonio Bastin. Number 9, Debbie Reynolds and Eddie Fisher. When it comes to Hollywood, love triangles are a dime a dozen, but only a few can grab the nation's attention quite like that of Eddie Fisher, Debbie Reynolds, and Elizabeth Taylor.
Elizabeth and I were good friends when we were 17, 18, 19, 20, blah, 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 and then of course our lives changed because my husband became her husband.
Reynolds and Taylor had been friends since their teenage years, having met each other on the MGM studio lot. After her husband, Mike Todd, lost his life in a plane crash, Fisher began spending time with Taylor and seemingly fell in love with her.
How sweet.
And put that coat back on.
Why?
The next year, he left Reynolds and their 2 children and quickly tied the knot with Taylor. The scandal became an instant media sensation and affected all of their careers. Reynolds herself once compared the highly publicized triangle to that of Brad, Jennifer, and Angelina.
Carrie was talking to me one day. She said, the mother is sort of like Brad and Angelina Jolina and Jennifer Aniston today. You and Eddie and Elizabeth, it was sort of the similar story.
Number 8, Ned and Ariel Fulmer. After attaining fame at BuzzFeed, the Try Guys, made up of Ned Fulmer, Keith Habersberger, Eugene Lee Young, and Zach Kornfeld, branched out on their own in 2018.
What's really cool about this channel is that we're experimenting a lot.
A lot of surprises that the audience is not going to expect.
Over 1 million subscribers! Oh my god! Open it, yes, you can open it.
Just like most other popular groups, the Try Guys became known and loved for their individual personas. Over the years, Fulmer branded himself as a wife guy, frequently gushing over his marriage to his partner, Ariel, and their 2 children.
It's Ned from the Try Guys.
And I'm Ariel.
Welcome to the Fulmer family household.
So you can imagine everyone's surprise when it was revealed in September 2022 that he had been involved in an extramarital affair with Alexandria Herring, a producer on their show. The ensuing scandal resulted in Fulmer's removal from the group, although the couple remained together after reportedly working things out.
By now, we're assuming you've seen the Reddit threads and TikToks and tweets and news articles.
Number 7, Jude Law and Sienna Miller. British-American actress Sienna Miller first rose to prominence with her roles in the 2004 films Layer Cake and Alfie.
You're English. I love English. What's your name?
Alfie.
While on the set of the latter, Miller struck up a relationship with her co-star, Jude Law, and the two got engaged on Christmas Day that year. Less than a year later, Law admitted to cheating on Miller with the nanny of his children from his previous marriage.
Myself back into a situation that did feel somewhat familiar and to respond in a very different way to that, maybe reclaiming something, but there is a sense of catharsis.
Although the couple tried working things out initially, they eventually went their separate ways.
Number 6, Gwen Stefani and Gavin Rossdale. Music stars Gwen Stefani and Gavin Rossdale seemed like the perfect couple when they first met in 1995. After dating on and off for a few years, they tied the knot in 2002, kicking off a 13-year marriage that produced 3 boys. When it came to light that Rossdale had engaged in a 3-year affair with their nanny, however, everything changed.
You've gone through a lot.
I have gone through a lot, but I feel like you have to be grateful for that, because if I didn't do that, then I wouldn't have this, and it's like you have to be grateful for all of it.
The two have released multiple collaborations and eventually got married in 2021. Number 5, Will and Jada Pinkett Smith. The relationship between Hollywood power couple Will and Jada Pinkett Smith is admittedly quite complicated.
The ability to work through issues.
Yeah.
I've never met another person that I connect with in conversation more.
They've been married since 1997 and have 2 children together, Jaden and Willow. But over the years, there have been persistent rumors of infidelity on both sides. Jada even admitted to having an entanglement with singer August Alsina during a rough patch in their marriage.
I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life, you know, and I truly and really, really deeply loved and have a ton of love.
But they've managed to weather the storms and remain together.
What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good.
Mm-hmm.
It had been so long since I felt.
Number 4, King Charles and Princess Diana. Following their highly publicized royal wedding, then Prince Charles and Princess Diana's marriage began to fall apart due to Charles's affair with Camilla Parker Bowles. Although they had secretly carried on the illicit relationship throughout his marriage, it only came to light in 1992 when an intimate phone call between the two was leaked to the press. Charles and Diana separated that same year, with the former later confirming his affair in a 1994 interview. It was compulsive viewing for more than 22 million captivated royal subjects.
Do you think Mrs. Parker Bowles was a factor in the breakdown of your marriage?
Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded.
Diana also had a fling with British Major James Hewitt during their marriage. The scandal resulted in the couple's divorce in 1996 and significantly damaged the reputation of the British monarchy. Number 3, Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston. The love triangle of Brad Pitt, Jennifer Aniston, and Angelina Jolie became one of the most sensationalized tabloid narratives of the 2000s.
You know what you are.
Say it. Out loud. Say it.
Pitt and Aniston tied the knot in July of 2000. See, it's great until. The couple stunned the world by announcing their separation and divorced barely 5 years later. The media won't move on, so it's sort of hard when you and energetically you have all of that coming at you and you've moved on and you sort of just want to say, come on, people, turn a page. Number 2, Adam Levine and Bahati Prinsloo. Levine has been married to Bahati Prinsloo since 2014, but in 2022, a cheating allegation emerged. A TikTok personality named Summer Stroh claimed that she and the Maroon 5 frontman had been hooking up for about a year.
Maroon 5 is practically elevator music at this point, so I'm sure you know who Adam Levine is. But Adam and I were seeing each other for about a year.
She also said that he asked her if he could name his child, ergo, Prinsloo's child, after her. That's pretty hard to stomach if true. Levine has denied that he had any physical relations with Stroh, but it was still pretty shocking news. I used poor judgment in speaking with anyone other than my wife in any kind of flirtatious manner. I did not have an affair. Nevertheless, I crossed the line during a regrettable period in my life. Number 1, Tristan Thompson and Khloe Kardashian. No one deserves to go through the mess that Tristan Thompson has wrought on Khloe Kardashian. Unfortunately, Kardashian hasn't had great luck with cheaters.
I lied to everyone because I had to lie and say I was with my husband when in fact my husband was missing with another girl, okay?
But Thompson's indiscretions are on another level. His initial cheating scandal came to light as Kardashian was preparing to give birth to their first child.
No one had the courage to tell Khloe because we knew she was days away from giving birth. We didn't want to stress her out, but we knew that it was the right thing to do. So I'm the one that told Khloe.
I mean, it's only been 2 days. So right now, I'm just coming to terms with everything. And it's really hard when you have to deal with something so publicly, and it's like everyone like comments and has opinions and this and that.
He also fathered a child with a woman named Marilee Nichols while in a relationship with Kardashian. Do you agree with our choices? Be sure to watch our other recent video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our newest videos.